guys and gals, we're back with another video today. Today we're looking at a Kotobukiya, which from now on I'm simply going to call Koto. The Koto figure of the Scout Trooper. Now this figure is 23 centimeters tall. He's a vinyl figure and I love him. He's absolutely brilliant. I've got a few Kotobukiya figures and I have to say not one of them has yet disappointed me. They're all fantastically detailed, and at $69 thereabouts, between $50 and $60, $70, which is the standard retail price for most of their figures, not all of them but most of them, I just think you're getting extremely good value for money. As you can see from this Scout Trooper then, he's in quite a dynamic pose. Normally figures tend to arrive and they're statically upright and very stiff looking. With this one you're getting really kind of a cool pose. He's clearly fallen off his bike. Part of the base, if I rotate it round, part of the base being here is I think the nose of his bike or part of the bike. It's the wreckage. So he's clearly fallen off his bike. I suspect he's the one that Luke Skywalker knocked off the bike in that race scene through Endor. So he's got this dynamic sort of pose, crouched, ready to blast. The detailing is, for this sort of money, is amazing. You can see the weathering on the boots down here, on the soles of the boots, the tread on the soles of the boots and the dirt. Even the ground is incredibly detailed. The figure when it arrives is a 6-part figure, so you've basically got the arms, the body, the legs, the head and the base. You just clip it together. It takes about 30 seconds to be honest. It's actually got a bit of a weight. As I say, it's a vinyl figure, so it's not a polystone figure. But it's got a bit of a weight. I picked this one up about 5 years ago, I suspect, off eBay. I realised that one existed and spent months looking for this guy. I think I paid probably about £50 for it. As I do this video, when I quickly had a look, there is one on eBay at $69.99. So they are out there. They do pop up from time to time. And I just think it's incredible value for money. Your other options, I'm just going to rotate this round so you can keep having a look at it as I give you your other options. Hot Toys are releasing the 6th scale Scout Trooper. That's due in the next few months. And they've also got the speeder bike as well. The Scout Trooper itself is about $180. I mean, this is going to vary obviously from currency to currency depending which country you're in. And the speeder bike about $230. The speeder bike on the 1/6 release is 53 centimeters long, so it's a fairly big sort of statue, but just over 400 if you got the figure and the speeder bike together. So there's one option. Many years ago, Sideshow Collectibles did a quarter scale of this guy. Again, it was in the sort of static, a bit like the Snow Trooper here, who's in a static sort of pose. The Scout Trooper again was a very sort of static, upright pose. I didn't particularly like the pose it was in. I do much prefer these dynamic poses where they're in action, they're telling a story. I do like these sorts of poses. So that sort of upright pose of the quarter scale didn't really appeal to me. Many years ago they also did a quarter scale Scout Trooper on a bike, on a speeder bike. Now the speeder bike itself was 1 meter long at quarter scale. And I remember once, about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, me and my girlfriend, because I live in France, me and my girlfriend were walking through Paris, and one of the stores over there that sort of does comics and collectibles had the quarter scale speeder bike and Scout Trooper. And I remember taking photographs of it admiringly, and it was €1,000. So I sort of publicly scoffed at the price, because there's no way my girlfriend would let me spend €1,000 on a statue. Nowadays, you're going to pay 4,000 or 5,000 for that speeder bike and Scout Trooper quarter scale. So really your options then, you've got this one, you've got the Hot Toys 6 scale just about to arrive with the speeder bike, which is a separate purchase. Or you've got the quarter scale Sideshow collectibles from a few years ago, if you can find one on eBay or the aftermarket sales on private forums. Or you've got the quarter scale Speeder Bike and Scout Trooper, which is a fixed pose unit. Again, you're going to be looking for a huge amount of money for that. There's videos on it on YouTube if you do some searching of people that have got it. So that's it really. I just thought I'd sort of show you this because he's one of my favourites. He's one of my favourite Stormtroopers. And even though the quarter scales from Sideshow and all the big name companies are really cool and imposing, this sort of figure for 70 pounds, euros, dollars, 23 centimetres tall, I just think you can't go wrong. It's wonderful. Love it. Would never sell this one, I don't think. Maybe. That's it though. Thanks for watching. See you again with another one soon, I think.